Slave revolts. Slave revolts also had an impact on the abolishment of the slave trade. Some to this day have not realized that, but now, as you hear our documentary, you will understand how much of an impact slave revolts had on the abolishment of the slave trade. Slave revolts. About 2 slave revolts occur per year. These slave revolts, they are brave and courageous attempts to obtain their freedom. But not all slaves accepted their fate. Some ran, but failed. The only major slave uprising that succeeded was in the French colony of Saint Dominique in 1791. The French, as you know, were a powerful nation, and their soldiers were very confident. They thought that they could put down the uprising, but shockingly, the rebels gained control of a large part of the colony. Toussaint Louverture emerged as the leader. When the British tried to seize control of the island during their war against France, they were too defeated by Toussaint's forces and forced to withdraw. After seeing Toussaint Louverture battles with the French, Britain agreed to leave Toussaint alone and made a trade agreement. However, Toussaint soon faced a new threat. Napoleon, the renowned French general, had set his eyes on recapturing Saint Dominique and restoring slavery. He sent an invasion force to leave France to Saint Dominique, and this was the largest scene. Despite capturing Toussaint, France failed to retake the colony and lost more than 50,000 soldiers, a great loss for France that day, which cost them a lot. In 1804, Saint Dominique's leaders proclaimed the establishment of the Republic of Haiti, and slavery was abolished. Inspired most slaves to revolt, but unfortunately almost all revolts ended with one outcome: failure, which resulted in whipping and many deaths. But this was not all bad, because these slave revolts cost the slave ship owners lots of money. Now, having listened to our short documentary, you may have realized that the slave revolts did actually have an impact on the abolishment of the slave trade. And maybe next time when you're discussing about the slave trade abolishment, you may consider the slave revolt as one of the key factors to this abolishment.